Aruba is one of the best-kept secrets in fishing. Even though it doesn't get the same hype as island destinations like the Bahamas or the Caymans, today we're going to show you exactly why it should. Not only will fishing in Aruba see you targeting billfish surprisingly close to shore, but the inshore action is good enough to spark the interests of even the most seasoned fly anglers. What's more, Aruba is the definition of an island paradise. Blink and you'll miss it. This tiny country situated in the South Caribbean Sea measures just 20 miles long and 6 miles wide. But don't worry, what it lacks for in size it makes up for with the big impression it leaves both on and off the water. On land, you'll find sandy beaches, luxury hotels, and sea views everywhere you look. And once you get on the water, the action is never ending. In this video, we're covering everything you need to know before you go fishing in Aruba, including seasonality, bucket list fish, and some important rules and regulations to keep in mind so you can make the most out of your trip. Before we dive in, make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe buttons below so you can stay up to date on all the latest fishing videos. Aruba's diverse waters are what makes fishing here so unforgettable. You can catch all kinds of species, but there are two main groups of anglers who come here looking to fulfill their fishing dreams. The first comes searching for billfish. Blue marlin, white marlin, and sailfish are Aruba's biggest draw, and you'll find these species roaming the waters surrounding the island year-round. The northeastern side of the island is the ideal marlin habitat. Depths plummet to 1,000 feet just 3 miles from shore, meaning you won't have to travel far before your adventure gets started. Aruba's record-breaking blue marlin weighed in at over 1,000 pounds, and your best bet for hooking a grander of your own is visiting in the fall. If you're after a Caribbean Grand Slam, you'll also want to explore the south side of the island, which sailfish call home. Prime breeding grounds are anywhere between 5 and 15 miles from shore. This is where Aruba's small size is an advantage, so you can easily explore both marlin and sailfish fishing grounds in a single day. Just remember, catch and release is mandatory for all billfish in Aruba. While you're pursuing these legends, you'll also come across mahi-mahi and wahoo. These creatures prefer tropical waters, making Aruba the perfect place to cast a line. You won't have to go too far from shore before you set your sights on them either. Wahoo tend to congregate on the reefs, and you'll find some further out in blue water as well. As for mahi-mahi, you'll primarily find them on the west side of the island. Best of all, local restaurants will happily prepare your catch for you once you're back on shore. And it doesn't end there. You can also target sharks and tuna in deeper waters, or bottomfish for yellowtail snapper, triggerfish, and more over the reefs. If staying closer to shore is more your speed, don't worry, there's plenty of action to be had in Aruba's shallower waters too. Anglers keen on testing their fly fishing skills will find the inshore waters both challenging and fulfilling. Topping the target list here are bonefish. These lightning-fast fish can reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour as they race through the flats. If you're after these fast fish, or you're looking to fly fish in general, head to the island between March and October. It's less windy at this time of year, which will make it easier to cast. Make sure you come with enough line and experience, and your day can be very fulfilling. You'll also want to bring your favorite gear with you. Unless you're fishing with a guide, you'll be hard-pressed to find fly tackle on this tiny island. If the bonefish are eluding you, don't worry. There's plenty of inshore fishing action in Aruba to take part in. In fact, you'll also come across barracuda measuring up to 3 feet long. These fish will test your strength and put on an incredible display as they leap up out of the water. Peak season for barracuda is December through March, right in time for your winter vacation. Plus, tarpon, jack crevalle, and snook sightings only add to the fun. So now that you know what fish you want to target, it's time to get out on the water. There are plenty of ways to make the most out of your Aruba fishing experience, but in most cases, you want to hop aboard a charter boat. This is especially true if you're planning on targeting billfish, wahoo, or mahi-mahi in deeper waters. As we mentioned earlier, you won't have to travel far before the action gets going. Fishing and chartering is a main source of income for many people living on Aruba, so you'll find plenty of knowledgeable guides ready to take you out to their secret honey holes.
Welcome to Aruba, where the sun always shines, the wind always blows, and friendliness is our way of life. What makes me feel proud during my fishing trips is when I see the people, the satisfaction that they had a good time and we caught some fish and everybody's happy. I target a variation of fish. If, let's say, we're doing a deep sea fishing trip, we target wahoo, kingfish, barracuda, tunas. During bottom fishing trips, most of my trips I target yellowtail snappers and triggerfish. Triggerfish are very, very fun to catch. The best value of the money for the person, I will recommend them a longer trip, maybe 4 to 6 hours, because we have more time to try to catch fish, we have more time for snorkeling. It depends what kind of trip we are in. So the longer trip, the better for you guys.
If you're happy with the service, show your appreciation by leaving a tip. They'll also provide you with fishing gear, which is essential. Aruba is small, so don't count on a huge selection of tackle for sale or rent if you're fishing on your own. If you are bringing your own gear, fishing from Aruba's shores is just fine, especially if you're casting from the beaches. Not only can you take a dip into the warm waters between catches, but you'll have the chance to hook into some great fish. Many of the beaches are partially reef beaches, meaning snook, bonefish, and barracuda are all on offer when casting from land. And that's it. You're almost ready to go. If you're a tourist, you won't even have to purchase a fishing license. These aren't required for anglers fishing from a boat or from the shore. Just don't forget that billfish are catch and release and that spearfishing is illegal across the island. Whether you're arriving by plane or cruise ship, looking to seek out deep or shallow waters, Aruba's got a fishing trip for you. And we're here to help make planning that trip a breeze. FishingBooker helps you find the charter that's right for you and your family. With hundreds of local guides, verified reviews, and hassle-free online bookings, you'll save time and money and experience an exciting day on the water. So be sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more updates on the hottest fishing spots around the globe. And of course, head over to fishingbooker.com to start planning your Aruba fishing trip today.